It's that front that's really
Yeah.
kind of bowing down toward us and giving us our colder temperatures that we're going to see here the next few days.
Totally, yeah. It's all connected. Thankfully, we're just far enough south that we don't have to deal with quite what they're dealing with up to the north. So that's why we love Florida. Even when it gets cold, it never gets that cold. All right, let's talk about our weather impact alert, because we do have weather impact alerts this morning all the way through Thursday morning. Because of the cold temperatures in the 30s and 40s, we will have cold weather shelters opening. So if that's something that you need, they are definitely available to you. We'll update you as soon as we learn which ones are opening and when. You want to bring the pets inside, and you will need to bundle up. In fact, here's a look at the cold weather alerts that are on the way. The National Weather Service always puts these out ahead of time just so we can prepare you. We have a freeze watch. This is more than likely going to become a freeze warning for Citrus and Hernando County for temperatures that could drop as low as 28 degrees. This goes from midnight tonight until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we have a cold weather advisory. That's the light blue color here for wind chills that could drop into the 20s. And I do think that will be a high likelihood tomorrow morning. So while yes, it is cold this morning, it's going to get even colder tomorrow morning for the last day of 2025. Here's a look at the current feels like temperatures, because this is really the number that matters. It's cold, it's breezy out there, so it's feeling more like the upper 30s along the Nature Coast, 37 in Brooksville, 39 in Crystal River, feeling like 44 in Tampa, 48 in St. Pete and in Sarasota, 44 in Bartow, 41 over in Lake Wales. It's going to stay breezy today. The wind will be sustained anywhere between about 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusts 20 to 25. So notice 8 o'clock in the morning, feeling more like the upper 30s to low 40s, even in the northern suburbs of Hillsborough County. And then through the afternoon, it's going to struggle to feel warmer than the mid to upper 50s. So you will need the layers all day long. Quite the chilly day today. And then going into tomorrow morning, here it is. As the wind dies down, it'll die down a little, but the air's so cold and dry, it doesn't take a lot of wind to create a wind chill. Look at this, feeling like the mid to upper 20s north of town in places like Land O'Lakes, Polk City, even feeling like the 30s in Tampa. This is the coldest air that we've had since about mid-November, feeling like the 20s in a handful of spots inland. So you have to prepare for the cold, and then it'll feel more like the mid to upper 50s throughout most of the day tomorrow as well. Here's a look at your New Year's Eve forecast. Dropping into the upper 40s by the time the clock strikes midnight and we ring in 2026, and that's in the Tampa area. I want to show you kind of a timestamp at midnight for all of the area ringing in the new year. A lot of spots will be in the 30s, especially inland and north of town. So you will need to have the layers with you for any of those New Year's Eve plans if you plan on staying out to ring in the new year past midnight. Here's a look at Futurecast, because we do have some changes even beyond the cold. We'll warm up into the 70s by Friday, and then another front moves in on Saturday. I know this looks aggressive. The European model's a little more bullish with our rain chance, but it looks like Saturday afternoon into the evening hours. We'll be watching that, of course, because we have the Bucks game on Saturday. And then early Sunday morning, that front will sink south. So a few trailing showers possible through the day on Sunday. But right now, if you have any Saturday evening plans, might be a good idea to start thinking about bringing the umbrella with you or making those indoor dinner reservations for Saturday. We'll continue to fine-tune that rain chance. This front's not going to cool us down in a big way. It'll keep temperatures back near normal for the morning in the mid-50s. Marine forecast today, not the best day to do boating. We do have a small craft advisory through 7 o'clock tonight. Choppy waters on the bay, seas at about 4 to 7 feet. That will gradually improve through the back half of the week. So not the best day to do some boating. And do keep in mind we have a high rip current risk today as well. Not that it's a good beach day, but just something to keep in mind. 7-day forecast shows weather impact alerts for the cold all the way through Thursday morning. Cold mornings in the 30s to 40s. Highs only in the 60s. We'll go back into the 70s over the weekend with those rain chances returning Saturday afternoon and evening into Sunday.